Good evening, and welcome to the second set of our Fall Semiahmoo Secondary Band Concert. Tonight is a very unique experience for us. It's the first time that we have done live stream. We're feeling very professional tonight. For those of you at home, we want you to know the energy is rich and alive here, and it's an exciting time to be a part of the band program. My name is Mr. Strauss. I am one of the administrators here at Semiahmoo Secondary. And on behalf of our team, the band program in the school, we welcome you to this event and this evening. Our event tonight is being brought to you on behalf of, or we'd like to acknowledge, the Semiahmoo First Nation people and the territory that has been shared with us and has been unceded at this time. We look forward to another set of magic, of intensity, of a rich experience. Our band program during this uncertainty of COVID has had very challenging times in trying to bring forward a rich program that typically lasts an entire year. We are, as you know, broken into a quarter system, and it forces our band leaders to be very creative and innovative in how they go about delivering the program. Tonight will be testament of that energy, that creativity, and fun. We wish you were here. We're looking forward to the time that we can be together again. And in the meantime, sit down, turn off the phone, and enjoy the next two sets. Our first set will be Mr. Ablett and his two grade 8 band program classes. Following him, Mr. Lowe will direct our grade 11 jazz band, and they'll provide music for us and take us to the end of the evening. So sit back, get ready, enjoy. We hope you feel the energy. And right now, Mr. Lowe will have a few words for us.
Thank you, Mr. Strauss. As Mr. Strauss said, this is a very special event. I know for the rest of my career, I will be telling stories about these specific students in the school and the year that we went into the quarter system and the year that we weren't able to have live concerts, but what did we get to do? We did something groundbreaking, live stream concerts. It's not the same as having you with us, but there are things to celebrate. There are family members that are watching right now that are across Canada, and they're getting to see their grandchildren right now. So we want to celebrate that. During COVID, many of us have struggled. And I don't know about you, but when I struggle, I go to music. And I'm so glad that we have music in our schools where our students can have that emotional experience and be able to, again, share it with you. A big thank you to Hubcast Media. Hubcast Media is run by one of our grade 12 band parents, and just so you know how this works, we have a small crew here that are running our cameras and our sound, but everything is actually being mixed at a studio that is quite far away, and it's been an interesting experience seeing them connect with our internet system, working with our IT department, which we are also thankful for making that work so you can see us right now. We also want to spend a little bit of time thanking some of the sponsors that have made it possible for us to make this evening special and make sure that you have as great a sound quality and video quality as you can to see your children. So a big thank you to the Semiahmoo PAC organization for donating to the music program. A thank you to the sponsors that you'll see on slides that have been contributing to the music program over the year. A big thank you also to our Semiahmoo Music Society, who works tirelessly to enrich the lives of our educational experience for our students. Beyond that, we also want to celebrate right now, and we want to celebrate with Miss Kennedy. If you don't know, Miss Kennedy is currently on maternity leave, and she is enjoying the wonderful experience of being a new mom. And I want to share with you that on October 30th, she had a beautiful baby, and her baby's name is Oven, and I believe you'll be able to see a slide of Oven later on. So I believe Miss Kennedy is watching right now, and we miss you, Miss Kennedy, and we hope you're doing well. But it's also been very exciting when Miss Kennedy said that she was going to be having a baby. We were obviously also celebrating, but concerned of who's going to take her place. And we're so thankful to have the director that's going to be, you're going to see right now. His name is Mr. Ablett. I called him right away once Miss Kennedy went on maternity and said, please, please come in and work with our school, with our students. And every time I listen to what Mr. Ablett is doing, I'm just smiling and excited about what he's doing with our students. So with that, a big welcome to Mr. Ablett, to the music program, and our grade 8 band. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Wayne Ablett, and without further ado, we have both grade 8 bands on either side of the gymnasium and also front and center, and we're going to be performing O Canada. You know, I've been thinking about what it would be like for a grade 8 student to come through band in their very first year at high school. We have actually something in common. I have something in common with the grade 8s. It's their first concert at Semiahmoo, and so it's mine too, right? So I kind of feel akin to those kids, those experiences. It's been really kind of neat to identify with them. And to think they're not going to be able to do, you know, the traditional Christmas concert, the spring concert, you know, the tour off to these far exotic lands. And so I was thinking about that, and so I thought, at the very least, I can give them like a Halloween kind of experience. And so this next piece, Not on Bald Mountain, is all about that. It's all about the wind and the storm and stress of the piece. And it was featured in an old Disney movie, Fantasia, many, many years ago. So I hope you enjoy our rendition of Night on Bald Mountain. Another experience we wanted to give our grade 8s is a taste of what jazz band is going to be like. Certainly they're going to get that flavor later on in the evening when they hear the grade 11s play. But we've been doing some of our own in class, and I hope you enjoy a crazy little thing called love. One, two, our final selection tonight from the first block. I don't know who this guy is. His name is Bubbert. And the band has just fallen in love with this chart. They really, really love Bubbert Takes the Train. Here we go. Thanks very much, everybody. We're going to take a brief little transition break, and we're going to bring the other band on. Thank you so much for attending, and so proud of these guys, proud to be their director. We've had a lot of fun working together. So see you in a few minutes. Thank you. Evening, everybody. Welcome back. My name's Wayne Ablett. I'm the director of the two of the grade 8 bands of the three bands here at Semiahmoo Secondary. Behind me, you will see Block 2, and we're going to start off with a wonderful piece of music called Cold Water Crossing by Michael Sweeney. Hope you enjoy it. Our second selection is based on the so well-known poem of Edgar Allan Poe, short story of Edgar Allan Poe called The Pit and the Pendulum. And this sort of lines up with our spooky Halloween sound and that we were experimenting with this fall. So I really hope you enjoy this arrangement. You know, it's so interesting in a concert band setting, doing jazz style music, and that crossover between how much conducting should I actually do, how much leading should I actually do. And we had a great conversation with this group today, and just letting you guys know of sort of what's happening in the classroom. That I asked them, and they very sheepishly responded to the question, do you want me to conduct this piece or not? And they sort of went, I don't know if it's okay if I say no, we don't want you to direct. They actually took over the directorship role in these last two pieces. And so I sort of step in and I support a little bit, and then I back off because they're so strong and so competent and such wonderful musicians to work with. I can step away and just let them do their thing. So we're going to do that on this next tune, our last selection for our set, which is the theme from The Incredibles. It's been such a joy to be working with your kids, with your friends and family, all the people that you know here at the school. I want to thank so many people, the administration of the school, Mr. Lowe, Ms. Kennedy, Mr. Williams. Everyone's just been absolutely wonderful. It's been such a lovely community to be welcomed to this last September. So just so grateful to be here. We're going to take a brief break, and then we're going to throw it over to Mr. Lowe and the Grade 11 Jazz Band. So stick around. We'll be right back.
The Semiahmoo Music Society would like to acknowledge the ongoing support of the Semiahmoo Secondary School Parents Advisory Committee, the SemiPAC. We would also like to recognize the continued sponsorship support of Streetside Developments. The support of our sponsors allows Semi Music to continue offering a higher level of experience for our children while enriching our contribution to the community.
Hi, I'm Lucky Gilchata, and on behalf of Semiahmoo Music Society, I'd like to welcome everyone to this evening's virtual concert. This pandemic has put huge hurdles in front of us, but our music department has worked hard to overcome them as much as possible, and they're doing a great job. Little bit about myself. I have a student in grade 12, jazz band and one in grade 10 jazz band as well as senior wind ensemble. This is my 4th year on the society and 1st year as president. The society is run by parent volunteers. We would love for you to get involved as well with whatever time you can offer. Online, you can find committees that you can join, or if you have any suggestions, we're always willing to listen. Over the years, we have helped students raise funds for their travel accounts and helped the music department purchase music, provide clinicians, purchase instruments, and offset costs of national and international fundraisers. Although this year comes with its challenges, we will continue to support the students and the music department. We are able to provide 2 fundraisers so far, the Purdy's chocolates and the gift cards. With Purdy's, anything that you sell, the student will see 25% back, and that'll be put into their travel fund. With the gift cards, they're for Save On Foods and Safeway and their affiliates. And everybody buys groceries, so gift cards always work. The students will receive 6 to 8% back for all their gift cards that they sell. These funds will also be added to the students' travel fund. Even though we're unable to travel this year due to COVID, this is a great opportunity for students to start planning for future trips. Money raised can also be donated back to the society for future instruments to help offset the costs of future festivals, just to name a few things. Funds that have been raised in the past by students and parents have helped pay for some of the instruments and equipment that we're using this evening. So thank you to the many families before us, as well as the current ones. In the past, we have sent notices home, but during this unique time, we'll only be distributing information online. You can get more information from our website, semiamumusic.ca, or email info@semiamumusic.ca, and we will ensure your email gets to the right person. Cutoff for the gift card orders is Friday, November 20th. And for Purdy's, it will be Sunday, November 22nd. Pickup will be December 2nd. We will not be able to accommodate late orders. Remember to check our website, semiamumusic.ca, or send us an email with any questions. There will be a newsletter going out with more information in regards to these fundraisers, and if you don't get it, make sure you email us so that we can figure out why you didn't get it and get you on that list. Oh, and a huge thank you to Peter and Delan Young and Hubcast Media for helping bring tonight's concert into our homes. I hope you enjoy the concert tonight. Have a great evening, everyone. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sonia from Semiamu Band Executive, and I'm going to talk a little bit about what Band Executive is and what we do. So, BandX is a student-led council for the band program. We run events to engage our band students to build a closer community spirit. We often work and collaborate with the Music Society as well. Right now, we're made up of 9 students ranging from grades 9 to 12. In the past, we've hosted jam sessions, house concerts, concert parties, and other smaller initiatives. This year, however, due to the circumstances, we've moved everything else online. Our first event was last month. It was a welcome Zoom call for all grade 8s, and we hope to host some more events for the grade 8s in the coming future as well. We're also running a mentorship program right now for any students who want some guidance or help on their instruments, and this guidance will be coming from Jazz 11 and 12 students. All of these classes will be held online and will be available for the entirety of the year. To sign up, applications can be found in the band room and on all of our social media pages. Our Instagram and Facebook are both called Semiamu Band Executive, so please follow us to stay updated. We really look forward to hearing from you and have a great rest of the concert.
Hi, Andrew Hudson here. I am the sponsorship director for the Semiahmoo Music Society. I can be reached at sponsors@semiahmoomusic.ca. The Semiahmoo Music Society has relied on the generosity of sponsors over the last several years to help maintain the levels and standards that you expect, that we expect, that we have become known for, and we are very grateful to all those sponsors. The last couple of years, we've had several sponsors who've been repeat offenders, sponsors, and we would like to acknowledge them here and now, and hopefully we can get them on board for future sponsorships. If you have a company or know of a company that might be a good fit for sponsoring for us, please, once again, my email address is sponsors@semiahmoomusic.ca. Here's a list of some of the sponsors we'd like to acknowledge.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the slides. Especially, I hope you enjoyed seeing the slide of Miss Kennedy's wonderful new baby, and that's, again, his name is Oven. Before you is the Grade 11 Jazz Band, and it's been an interesting quarter, completely different than what we've ever experienced. So again, we normally do music for an entire year, but we're fitting basically a semester's course into a quarter. Not only that, but this band only meets 3 days a week in person, and then 2 days a week they are doing online learning. So it's been a really interesting experience, changing how we're doing things for the group. I had a wonderful time working with them, and the neat thing is Grade 11 Band is a combination of jazz studies and jazz band, so they'll be actually in for one more quarter coming up in third quarter. So what is jazz? What is jazz all about? At the heart of jazz is improvisation. So as you watch this, please take note of how many students are soloing, just like you heard with the grade 8s. Now these students are only a few years older than the grade 8s, and I'm very proud of how they've come along in their soloing. So you'll be hearing soloing, you'll be hearing pre-arranged compositions, and also music that we've lifted off of recordings and that sort of thing. So sit back, enjoy. Again, it's so wonderful that our grade 8s are able to hear where they're coming to next. So sit down, enjoy our first number. This is called 2 Seconds to Midnight. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you very much. In 2 Seconds to Midnight, you heard from a number of soloists. You heard from Riley Hurdle on the trombone, Brubeck Hudson on the Barry sax, Tristan Chance on the trumpet, and Evan LePage on the guitar. The next piece we're going to play is a Latin piece called Trofeo de Bolos, and you're going to hear from, let's see, I believe two soloists for this one. You're going to hear from Ian Chen on the alto sax, and you'll hear Oliver Fenton on the drums. Enjoy this. This is Trofeo de Bolos. All right. Trofeo de Bolos. Now, last year we had an amazing trip planned. We had a trip that we were going to go to New Orleans. And unfortunately, due to COVID, we were not able to go. And it was unfortunate because New Orleans is such an amazing cultural experience for our students to go to. New Orleans is the birthplace of jazz. as I've been teaching these students in grade 11, we've been going through the history of jazz and where it came from. And again, it would have been so much more powerful if we'd been there, but we're still getting a lot of the cultural and historical context through videos and that. One of the things we've been learning about in New Orleans is something about the street life, the parade life. And in New Orleans, it's not uncommon to just see a parade happen. And parades happen everywhere, but there's something special about New Orleans because they have something called a second line. And in a second line, basically what happens if you would have a wedding or a funeral, there'd be a parade, a procession with the main people that were connected to that. But then there would be a second line where they would invite people from the community to join the party and dance with them. Oftentimes, they would be playing music that is from blues nature. And the blues is actually one of the most powerful parts of all of jazz. And blues has transcended into every part of pop culture. You heard these students behind the camera, the grade 8s, working on the blues. And we're going to play a blues for you now. Now, I mentioned the second line. So what would happen is this parade would happen, and the band members would try to call out people from the street to join the parade. And it sounded like this from our trumpet players. All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed that. Again, that was called Second Line, and that was just a blow-in tune for the students to play the blues on. And I hope you saw the joy in their faces as they played. Well, that is it. That is it for our first live stream concert at Semiahmoo Secondary. Thank you so much to all of you that have been here watching our concert. Thank you so much again to to Hubcast Media. Thank you to our sponsors, our administration for being here. I don't know if you noticed, but you might have seen custodians cleaning in the background, but between our concerts and before the concerts, our custodians made sure that this room was clean and sanitized for our students. A lot of people were involved to make this event happen, and so we hope you enjoyed it. Big thank you to those people. Be calm, be safe, be kind, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.